Yes, yes, yes. Even if they're not okay with the camera, we're still taking this ride, man. I need to get out of here. Otherwise, Officer Watson. Hey, how's it going?
Come on in.
Whereabouts you headed to?
We're going like 20 miles.
20 miles? Anywhere that direction would help. Now I'm documenting the process of hitchhiking, so this is a camera. Are you comfortable with that in your vehicle? Yeah? Alrighty. Let's do this.
Where are you from?
Canada.
No shit, alright. Which part?
Vancouver Island, West Coast. You ever been up Canada? Alright.
Vancouver or Seattle, Canada. Just the second little small one right across the border.
Vancouver?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's confusing because there's a Vancouver,
Vancouver,
Vancouver, Washington, and a Vancouver, British Columbia, and they're close to each other. All right. What are your guys' names?
Todd.
Todd?
Ryan.
Ryan? Nice to meet you guys. I'm Trevor.
So how's your experience been so far hitchhiking?
Good. Yeah. I took a ferry from Vancouver Island, where I'm from, to Port Angeles, Northern Washington State, and this is ride number 37 on the trip. And then what's going on with the camera is the past 4 years I've been hitchhiking extensively. I've done it in 25 countries, been picked up over 700 times, and I wanted to show people what the process of hitchhiking is like. So this is actually being live streamed. There's about 200 people watching, and they can talk with. Sorry?
I know it's a lot easier. When I was a route guide up in Alaska.
Yeah.
And Denali. So from Anchorage to Fairbanks, if I ever saw John,
Yeah.
I always pick people up.
For sure.
It's a lot easier to travel in the primitive parts.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Here it's like, there's a homeless person or something. It's like they don't get it.
anything closer to larger cities just becomes more difficult. People around cities just, I don't know, they don't acknowledge you as much.
I was watching the Facebook one where the guy hitchhiked to Chile. See that
All
one?
the way to Chile.
Yeah, he was in Chile. And
Do you know, because between, or is it Panama and Colombia, there's like a 200 kilometer, or whatever that is, miles, sorry, gap called the Darien Gap, and there's no actual established road connecting North America and South America.
Yeah.
Do you know what he did through there?
Are you asking how to get through it?
Yeah, because you're saying there's a, you watched a thing about, because I think that'd be really interesting, that trip all the way to Chile from here.
I thought he's done it. He didn't have to work for John White. No, he didn't hitchhike. This dude rides his mountain bike.
Oh, mountain bike.
He's got,
Okay.
He's got a little cart behind it.
Yeah.
He does.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's
That's
done
crazy.
He's done it several times. Right, but
That's a really long ride. There's no established route. It's part of the kind of cartel-run land.
So which other countries?
Of Ireland, Wales, England, Sweden, Denmark, Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, France, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Austria, Slovenia, Croatia, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, and then I crossed into Russia from Latvia, hitchhiked across Russia to Vladivostok on the east coast, and then I flew down to Japan and hitchhiked from Fukuoka to Tokyo.
Really?
Yeah.
Any parts of like Thailand, Vietnam?
I've been to Vietnam. I didn't hitchhike there.
Which part of Vietnam?
Ho Chi Minh and this little island
I was
called.
there 2 weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. I was at Ho Chi Minh, and then I went to Phnom Penh, and then I spent 12 days in Thailand.
How long was the trip in total?
Well, 13 days.
13 days? That's enough time.
It was
if
fun.
it was just like a week, the flights just would kill you for that.
Flights kill you.
But
I was
2
there
weeks
2
is
years ago
decent.
For 55 days.
Yeah.
And I went all over. It was fun though. The Ho Chi Minh City was my first time there. It was pretty neat. It was a real nice place. I only stayed there for a day though.
When you stepped out of that airport, was it like I felt like I was in a very different place, almost a different world. Everything's feels very different.
It's got the sky chair, and you're like on the tarmac,
And then everyone's like trying to like sell you like cell phone plans, rides, and stuff like that. And like I just flew from Boston to Hong Kong and transferred to Ho Chi Minh. So last place I was Boston, really, and felt like a very different place. And then once you're driving on the roads, it's like organized mayhem.
Yes. Yeah, it's wild. I thought Thailand was wild because I've been to Bangkok several times, but the motorbike scene in Vietnam was amazing. They said it's like the highest fatality rate through vehicles was somewhere in Vietnam.
Yeah.
I could see why. It was pretty wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like they'll just drive on the sidewalk. They'll just weave through, and like green light means go, yellow light means go, red light means still go, but just maybe look before you go.
Be careful. if you're like a pedestrian trying to walk the street, you can't wait for them to wait for you because they don't.
Yeah.
They say just to walk. And
and they'll just it's like
avoid you.
Yeah. And you have to be predictable. So when you pick a path, you just got to keep going. Because if you start stopping, then that's when you're gonna get hit.
Yeah, there were some like traps, like some backpackers, 2 females. I think it was their first time out of the country. They were just stuck in the middle of the street.
I know. Yeah, you just got to commit.
I went out and snagged them. I was like, just walk. You're gonna be fine. They were freaked out. I'm sure they're probably there stuck somewhere still.
Just still standing there.
Well, that's neat. So you gonna do any of the Middle Eastern countries?
I went there. I won't be hitchhiking around there right now. On my way home, I went through Dubai and Abu Dhabi. I flew back from Abu Dhabi.
Oh yeah, that's like American Middle East.
I know. It's it's a strange place.
Yeah.
Like it feels like it shouldn't belong. It's like in the middle. It's like a desert, pretty much next to the ocean.
Now I was in Dubai in 2006, 7, and 8.
And I'm sure it's changed a ton since then.
It's nicer now, but even then it was still nice.
Yeah.
It just was a little bit more wild.
But I realized I was in a different place as soon as I left the airport there. I went onto like their metro to get into the town, like their mass transit kind of train thing. Skyrail, yeah. And
just putting the pylons into that when I was there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Years ago.
So I just hopped on that, sat on the first seat I saw, and then within like 2 stops, a lady came on and she's like, "Excuse me, this is the women's only section."
Really?
And I'm like, sure enough it was, and I just never thought to look for that, because I've never had to look for that, because you just sit wherever you want to usually.
They degrade women pretty badly in some of those places. Not so much Dubai, but...
Yeah. But still, I'm going to follow the local customs. I just didn't even think to look for that, because things aren't gender segregated.
It's part of the culture.
You're looking at nobody else. Instead of sitting in the whole women's section on the bus.
It's part of the religion.
I thought they're supposed to be escorted by a man. Somewhere over in Kuwait.
A lot of it's different. Kuwait's different, Bahrain's different. They're all different.
No, there's certain places where women cannot go unless they're escorted by a male.
Well, if they're married, they're supposed to be with a male.
If they're at the mall or some shit, they got that religious police, you know? They're confident, religious police. They're there to flog you. Seriously, I'm not lying. Yes.
I've heard about that, yeah.
Religious police.
Yeah.
They're wearing all white, the traditional, and they're like, okay, you're not playing music outside. You know, you're not strumming your guitar.
Yeah.
It's not, dude. It's the way it is.
Yeah.
They're our allies. Saudi Arabia.
I've been to Saudi Arabia.
No, I'm saying they're
Mic sounds staticky. Are we getting poor audio quality, guys? Sorry, I'm not talking too much. People watching think this is a cool truck. They like the truck.
I just got it. I traded an airplane for it.
You traded an airplane for a truck? That's an interesting trade-in.
Yeah,
I've never heard someone...
I own 15 airplanes.
You own 15 airplanes?
So I manufacture airplane hangars.
Yeah.
And I always, I buy an airplane, I enjoy it, fly it, and then when I'm done with it,
Okay.
I sell it.
Now, as a hitchhiker here, I've always wanted to try and hitch a ride on an airplane, not like a commercial plane, but like smaller plane. Do you have any tips to make that happen?
Yeah, go to the
go to a small airfield.
if you look over here, see these guys flying right now.
Yeah.
If you go to one of the small
it's
called the FBO, the fixed base operations.
Yeah.
You can just tell them most all pilots are pretty easygoing guys that want to have fun.
Yeah, they just like flying.
And most of them like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
Then
And when they
some guys that are a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
You would pay for it, you could get them for free.
Yeah.
If you're I'm from Bakersfield, California.
Yeah.
So if you're up there, I'd be flying you south right now.
So where's Bakersfield in relation to here? I just don't know California.
It's about 2 hours that way.
Oh, okay.
It's the armpit of California.
The armpit of California.
Well, just because of the valley. You look at the aerial, of California, and then you have this valley, the San Joaquin Valley.
Yeah.
And all
where the pollution stays.
The air comes in through the Delta, San Francisco,
Yeah.
and Sacramento, and then it starts to push it. And my friend will call me from Stockton and be like, "I heard it, cool." He's like, "I'll tell you how it smells in about an hour." But that's just how the airflow is. It comes in off the bay, and it pushes all the air down the valley, which sucks, dude, because the air quality
That makes sense.
The only thing about that valley that sucks.
Yeah, the air quality is terrible.
The air quality is terrible, but after it rains, it's gorgeous, man. You can just
Does that sound better? I removed the mic.
crisp mountains, you know, like if you're in Colorado, but everyone get that, like I said, after it rains, after the wind blows or something, so it goes back to haze shit there.
Yeah.
Cost of living is cheap.
How bad you want to go for an airplane ride?
Yeah.
Are you going that way?
Let's go by that. Like I said, my buddy's truck's outside.
Yeah?
I'll get him to take you for a ride.
That would be so cool.
It's just right here. It's about a mile
Yeah.
off.
Oh, yeah.
You ever jump out of a plane, man?
Ever jump out of a plane?
Yeah.
No, I'd love to. I want to go skydiving.
He's a big time
Yeah,
skydiver.
there's,
Really?
there's a drop zone outside of Bakersfield in Taft, California.
Oh, yeah.
Taft.
Another
It's
armpit.
just, I mean, it's a little suburb.
Yeah.
You know?
As you can tell, he has more of the skydiver mentality.
No, dude, I mean,
How many jumps do you have? 400? 500?
No.
300?
No.
200?
I don't even have 100. I have like
100,
80 something.
Are you like, I don't know what they call it, like
Nothing-
tandem certified?
That's nothing. Hell no.
No.
I aspire to get my tandem rating. Because you can show,
gonna
you know how
stay
much
in
it is
there,
to be a
man.
fun jumper? What they call it, fun jumping? It's like $15 a spot, you know, on the plane. So
Really?
if
That's-
I
that's
have
not
my
bad.
own- If I'm a tandem rated, you know,
Yeah.
instructor, and I have a tandem rig, meaning a parachute that's
Yeah.
big enough for you and I
Yep.
can show up at the drop zone and say, okay, here's $30, 15 for you, 15 for me. What I charge you is between me and you.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a lot of, you know, a lot of places don't like to do that though. They don't like,
Oh, okay.
they can't really do nothing about it, but
Could
Yeah.
you take their business away?
because they feel like you're taking it from them. You know, they're charging $200 for a tandem.
Yeah.
And you can be like, yeah, man, I'll take you. Just give me like, you know, I don't know, $50 or something like that. Like, who doesn't
Yeah.
want to go do a tandem for $50?
Yeah.
You know, versus 200. You know, you gotta jump out of the plane too, man. I mean, flying on a
Yeah,
plane,
I at some point in my life, probably pretty soon, I'm gonna try and find an opportunity
it's addicting.
to. Yeah, slippery slope, and then soon you'll be spending all your money on gear and
It's
jumps.
the gear that costs the most, but man, once you own the gear, I mean, like, man, if you're a traveler, you know, just hit every drop zone between, you know, here and there.
They're taking me to a little regional airport, and we're seeing if his
Camarillo.
friends there. He'll take me for a fly. We might go flying.
This is Camarillo Airport.
Camarillo Airport.
Camarillo, California. Little suburb, Ventura County.
Can you hear me okay, or is it better with the mic on? Because people were saying it was staticky.
At least, yeah. You get immediate feedback on there when you ask your listeners?
Yeah, so they can chat. So I can.
Is it Facebook Live or?
It's on Twitch TV, which is a live streaming website. I can give you a little card, and you can. If you want to see what it's like to hitchhike, all my rides have been broadcast on here so far.
Nice.
All 30, what is it, 37? Yeah.
This is the 37th one.
Yep.
Oh, in California?
Sorry?
It's your 37th ride in California?
To get from Canada here, from
Oh, really?
northern Washington to here.
Well, you've had some long rides then.
Yeah, a few long ones. My longest ride is probably in the 2.5 hour range. Like a lot of them have been pretty short, but
Yeah, if you were in Bakersfield, I could drop you airport to airport. And
Oh,
have,
yeah.
I'd give you a ride over the. Have the good guys give you a ride over the country.
No dice or what?
No, let's see if Schultz is still out this side today.
Is Todd down here?
He might be down here in the Kenya room. I just got a new phone, so a lot of my contacts are my old phone. That's it.
Yeah.
At my boat.
Oh,
well, thank you guys for at least for checking it out, even if it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Every time I get around small aircraft, it's all I can think about. This is the same atmosphere, you know?
Yeah.
Smaller aircraft, I'm like, oh yeah. Give me about 15,000 feet and you open the door and let me out.
Yeah.
Get you on the ground.
Like, do you do some kind of like aerobatic kind of things
No,
now, or
I
you
just
just like
fun.
jumping out,
I just do it for fun. Yeah.
like the free fall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called free flying, but then I'm still, you know, like anybody who's into the sport, you know, jumps ain't shit.
Yeah.
I mean, there's guys that got thousands of jumps.
Yeah.
Thousands. So really.
And they're saying you're saying you're at like 400ish.
He's just saying.
Oh.
I thought he was at 400.
I'm like
I guess.
At 86. I haven't even
Oh,
hit 100 yet.
I guess he's a
At
wuss.
100, everybody will pie you if you let them know that it's your 100th jump.
Yeah.
When you land on the ground, you're gonna get green pies.
I didn't know there was little traditions for that.
Give me a second. Let me walk in here real fast. And
Sure. Yeah, I'll
right back.
hang out here. We'll see.
You say you're first,
Mhm.
and then you gotta, you know, everybody a case of beer. Not like every person there, but you know, you're gonna buy a case of beer.
If it's your first jump?
And if you say by first.
Oh, okay.
Like that was my first this, or that was my first that.
Oh, you're not allowed to say first.
You're not allowed to say first.
Okay.
So that was my maiden voyage, or that was the jump before my second.
Yeah.
Or, you know, or get creative, but if you say first and someone calls you on it, if you're into the sport and you're hanging out, yeah, you have to buy a case of beer for everybody. What do you think, man? They have these things called boogies. I don't know why. They call it party. Like old timers call it party boogie, but
Yeah.
you know, you don't really, kind of like a don't ask, don't tell, but I mean, these guys are having there's a 3-day party, and they're still running tandems, right? They're still running their business, and these guys are freaking shit-faced.
Yeah.
These guys are shit-faced, partying and jumping out of planes. Because, man, once you jump out of the plane, dude,
Yeah.
I don't care how many you've had, you know what I mean? You're gonna...
Things kind of dial in, adrenaline goes a little bit, you focus. Yeah.
Get into perspective.
Yeah. It's a Ford truck.
Yeah, it's a Ford. It's all about the Chevy, man.
You're a Chevy guy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think he just got it because he got a good deal. You know,
Yeah.
The guy owed him for he traded like an airplane or something. And
Yeah.
I don't know. Something about an airplane. There must be an airplane plus some cash in a truck, because I mean, a plane's worth more than a car.
Well, yeah. What is a plane? What does like a basic plane start at?
Oh,
Like,
man,
if you're just
you
like.
can get, I mean, you'd be surprised, dude. You can get some smaller aircrafts for like 20 grand. 10
Really?
grand.
Like an ultralight, like just your.
Yeah, he'd be the one that knows.
Yeah, he
About
knows
that,
his.
but
Yeah.
Even like a little Cessna right there. See that?
Yeah.
That's
Oh yeah, I see it there. Yeah.
You know, it's a single engine. People think, oh, I'm scared. I'm like, I'd rather be in one of those than in a big commercial
Would you?
airliner.
Yeah.
Because a commercial airliner is flying by wire. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You pull a control.
It's
sticking
yeah,
to a wire.
it's not hydraulic
That's a
and
cable.
like.
That's like a cable, like when you pull on the brake lever of your
Yeah.
bicycle.
And it's direct.
It's the fucking direct.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can sit in one of those planes when they're on the ground, and every time
And move everything,
every
yeah.
movement you do is controlling those flaps. So,
Yeah.
I mean, worst case scenario, engine failure, right?
And they're light enough that they glide,
That's
right?
your worst, case scenario.
Yeah.
The engine goes out. You cannot get it to restart.
Yeah.
Well, you can still fly the plane.
I think I got you a ride. Give me about 5 minutes.
You got me a ride on an airplane? That's crazy. All right, well, we'll hang out outside then. We might be flying, everyone. All 200 of you.
See how easy that was?
Will Wi-Fi work? I'm not sure. We'll start with it on. If it doesn't work, then oh well. I'll be back in a little bit. But you get an opportunity to fly in a plane, you're gonna take it. Ride number 38 in a plane. So this is all the chat here. This is dope. I know you want to do this for a while.
That's nice.
Yeah. So.
That's cool. What kind of phone is that?
It's an LG G4. It's actually a pretty old phone. It's like 3 generations old, 4 generations old, but it works well enough for this at this current moment.
I just got this one. It's just
Samsung Note 8.
This
Okay, yeah,
is
it's
the
a nice
Note 8.
phone.
Yeah, I haven't really got to know it yet.
Yeah,
It's got
the stylus.
It's a magic wand.
I was looking to get one of those. They look like.
Yeah, I gotta get. You said okay Google, and it's ready to.
Yeah, it does.
I just I need to figure it out.
Should be. I have a connection. Oh yeah, we're back. We're no, back. Are we back? Are we alive? Constant network problems. When you're relying on the cellular network for this to happen, it just dies. We're back. We're saved. Everyone's alive. Yeah. Yeah. So we got 214 people. That little number up there is the amount of people watching, and then this is all.
Do you like that I turned the truck off, everybody?
Can you hear us better now?
It's a Ford. Yeah, I turned it off. I figured it'd be noisy. You know, the damn exhaust is right there.
At least it's not a big diesel.
Actually, it is a diesel.
Oh, it's quiet for a diesel.
Yeah, it's turbo diesel. Have them step on it. When we take
okay.
off, this thing will freaking go, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I gotta swap out the batteries. Awesome. Yeah, they're saying it sounds better, so thanks.
Not so loud. If they're in south, I'd be like, okay, let's go out there. See, we'll take off in the plane, but we're landing on our.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's far on. It's addicting. Hey,
I bet it is.
You could probably do that. You could probably rig something up where you're live streaming your dive.
That would be really cool. If you could make something like that.
They have goggles now.
Love
They
that.
have cameras built into them.
Yeah.
They're really kind of, you know, the regulated drop zones.
Yep.
They want you to have X amount of jumps before you have a mounted camera on your helmet.
Really?
Like a GoPro. Because
What's
they figure that you're going to be more like, hey, trying to make a cool video and,
and
not
like
paying attention to what
showboat and you're gonna.
nothing about showboating. Basically, you're not paying attention to.
Oh, okay.
You know,
I thought you just wanted to do something cool for the video, so you do stuff you wouldn't usually do and take risks.
That too. You're not, you know.
Yeah.
You're not paying attention to your skydive.
No, that does make
But
sense.
if you have it built into your hey, you got them built into your goggles, they can't say nothing.
That's true.
You're like, hey, sorry, bud, these are the goggles I
Yeah.
have on. I'm sorry, but it has a camera built in.
I'm gonna swap over batteries because yeah, my one's dead right now, so we're swapping batteries. Thank you guys for reminding me about the batteries. Yeah, I'm not sure if it would just be up and down at the same airport. I hope it would be to another airport because then it would be from A to B. I don't know if it counts if it's just the same airport. But still, I'm not gonna turn it down. You better stay up, backpack. You don't really want to, but. Yeah, it's extremely nice of these guys if they can get me a ride on a plane. That's fucking crazy. Like shit. This has been a dream of mine for a long time, everyone. A dream. Hitch a ride on an airplane. So, if this happens, you were a part of my dream. You were here for it. These are small. They'll probably be on a small prop plane. It probably won't be a jet. I'd be surprised if it was a jet. Probably just be a prop plane. Cessna, something like that. We're back on battery. Alright, there we go. But a plane is a plane as far as I'm concerned. I'm trying to not get too excited because it's not guaranteed. Yeah. So I'm trying to control myself. I've got a little bit. I'm controlling my excitement. See, you never know what's gonna happen when you hitchhike. So many different things can happen. These guys picked me up in this truck, and one guy owns like 15 planes, and I'm like, how would I hitchhike a ride on a plane? He's like, oh, I know some people at this airport here. Do you want me to run by it? Maybe we can get you a ride. So now we're at an airport, and he's trying to negotiate me a ride. He traded a plane for this truck. I think he does something with planes. If he owns 15 planes, he must like rent the planes, do something with the planes. This has been a dream of mine for so long, to hitch a ride on a plane. So watch them hitch a ride back to, honestly, if they fly me back to Canada, I'd still take it. I'm like, I'll take the ride, man. I've always wanted to do this. We can restart Hitchhiking America. Plane ride is gonna be cool. Hey. Okay. I've had these before. Kirkland, Costco. I used to work there.
Costco around now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They said they want me to repeat like so many levels.
Yeah.
And basically to the tune of $700. I was like, no, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not spending $700. I mean, I've gotten, you know,
Well, he got extended on a flight, so I don't think you want to wait here a couple hours till he's free.
Oh, okay.
So we'll keep heading south.
Alright.
I don't know that guy. He's from my hometown. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
there's a drop zone up in Lodi.
Mm-hmm.
And
This guy's quite a character.
the instructors are, you know, qualified. The drop zone is not
We'll
regulated.
try and get you a flight the next trip. We're gonna make a phone call to another buddy.
Really? You're just gonna go airport down the
See
way?
what he says.
Like, thank you guys for trying to get me a ride. Like, it's been a dream of mine to hitch a ride on a plane. It's an antenna which is connected to this mobile jetpack
Oh, cool. Oh,
to boost the
Wi-Fi.
signal to stream to that.
Nice.
So it's a bit of an intricate setup. It's not perfect. It drops all the time, but it works. Yeah.
Well, good. Let's load up.
Yeah.
Head
We'll
south.
head
Maybe-
south.
So what, this weekend? So you can find me up to Lodi. So I can go up there and I can do a coach jump.
Yeah.
Their instructors, and as soon as they sign off my logbook, I'm flying.
Yeah.
Or I can go to any other drops.
Oh.
They're like, oh, you haven't jumped for 2 years. We want you to go do 2 levels of this. You have to train
Yeah.
for $700. I'm like, no. I'll just go to Lodi and spend $70
Yeah.
on a coach jump up there.
No, yeah, for sure.
Get signed off, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Loopholes.
Can't jump here, but he says airport down south. You might know someone who might be able to take me. Either way, it's okay. You're putting a lot of effort into this, or like some effort, which I really appreciate.
Well, everybody in aviation is they're normally real relaxed and
Yeah.
fun and excited to introduce someone to flying.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I'll take you, but he was instructing somebody else that was paying for the airplane.
Oh, okay.
And the guy's like, no, I feel comfortable just having me in the airplane.
That makes sense.
You
Yeah.
gotta, I understand.
Yeah. Like, yeah, if you mentioned me to get me a ride, that goes like way above and beyond any expectation I could ever expect of anyone in my life. The fact that you just made an attempt is like, thank you so much.
You'd be
That's really cool.
surprised if you have a lot of followers from the California area and you broadcast, you want to go for a ride or, experience aviation.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised you might get a few takers that
Yeah?
will take you for a spin.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Because I do like flying, but I've only flown commercial. I've never really flown in smaller personal aircraft.
Santa Barbara.
Smaller planes are fun as long as you're not, you're comfortable.
Yeah.
If you're uncomfortable in a tight space and
I
heights.
mean, you're sitting right there next to the pilot. You get to fly the plane. How come you're better let you fly it? First small plane ever. The guy's like, here, go for it. Because they got controls on both sides anyway. So
Yeah.
it's the landing.
It's all pretty easy.
Just follow up and pull that.
Squeaky.
So what else is on your agenda to do while you're in California?
When I travel, I don't really have that many plans. I just kind of go and see what happens.
Are you trying to make it down to like the Mexico border? Or?
I was either gonna head east to LA or San Diego. I'm just not sure exactly.
You want to get to LA and then head east?
Yeah.
Okay. So you head out to like Coachella and then off into the next state?
I haven't picked out my route exactly. It's gonna be partially based off of what would be easy-ish to hitchhike, and also what would have. Sorry.
I think it'd be easier to go east out of LA.
LA, yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's more.
Go to a truck stop.
That's the
Truck
main,
stop?
that's like the main-
Yeah, we
that's
try to
like
get a
the
commercial
main
ride.
route, Todd, isn't it? To head east out of California, isn't it kind of like the main route?
Yeah, the 10, or you can go to El Centro,
Yeah.
San Diego.
Yeah, but
Just
see,
depends
that's
how
not,
far you want to go.
that's not.
The other thing I'm looking for is something that has some amount of data connection connecting it. I know, like the more mountainous rural
yeah,
roads.
then you're gonna want to go out of Los Angeles.
Out of
Yeah.
Los Angeles, definitely.
Yeah. Because this.
It's more of a main artery.
If you just missed the big Coachella festival, though, you would have had rides from teenagers.
Shit, yeah, you would.
Wild experience.
You heard of Coachella, haven't you?
Have I been to Coachella?
Have you
No, I
heard
haven't.
of it?
I haven't.
You've
I've heard of it, yes.
Okay.
I think almost everyone's heard of Coachella.
Yeah.
It's known internationally. Have you guys both been?
Yeah, I went last year.
Yeah.
Not been.
How was it?
It was pretty well.
Yeah.
It was pretty
They
well.
have stagecoach right afterwards, right?
I'm gonna try and do Burning Man this year, which is up in Northern California.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a different kind of
I've heard that's a really cool experience too.
East Coast bird.
Chopper?
It's a different though. It's more of a like, don't shower, be dirty.
Yeah.
Not disrespecting the people that do it, but it's just a different kind of.
Well,
different kind of scene. Still fun. though.
hitchhiker like me might fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about showering. And,
Bet there's some interesting smells there.
Oh boy. Women with stinky armpits.
Bluegrass.
I got lots of leg room.
You're asking me how much has your leg room?
Yeah, they're asking how much leg room the truck has, and I'm like, oh, I got lots. This is one of the most comfortable rides.
17 F250.
17 F250. And I was just saying,
Never buy a Chevy again.
We're just saying how quiet it was for a diesel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
I told
very,
him- I told him,
very quiet for a diesel.
Get on the gas and show him that turbo. He didn't realize it was a diesel.
It's pretty quiet for
Get
a
this
diesel.
guy,
Yeah.
this guy out of the way. Feel the turbos. Just let him feel what the turbo feel like. Punch it, dude, just once. Oh, we go. There we go. There we go.
It's not a race car, it's a fucking truck.
Let's take it out to the quarter mile and open her up.
So what is there fun to do in LA that you should probably driving?
Are you just driving?
We're just out relaxing. Our brother recently passed away, so we're just
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to
we're
hear
just
that.
experiencing this to get our minds clear.
Get out of our hometown.
Yeah, for sure. I get that.
So we're just enjoying life.
Hey,
We have nowhere to be, so
awesome.
we have no personal employment. We're retired. We're just out having fun.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you grabbing me
Yeah.
and trying to get me a plane and all that. You guys seem like some pretty cool guys. I really appreciate you bringing me along for your little drive.
Yeah, it's a nice day today. In
Yeah, it was
California.
beautiful. Or it is beautiful.
It was cold this morning. But
Yeah, I had that marine layer, kind of overcast this morning, at least in Santa Barbara where I was at.
So are you camping too?
Yeah, I sleep in a tent.
oh no shit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I slept in a park last night, and yeah. Don't get to shower every day, but I try to finagle a shower every couple days.
If you ever want to shower in a warm or cool place to sleep,
Yeah.
airports.
Airport?
Every airport has a pilot in the United States.
Yeah.
Go to an airport.
Yeah.
And go to the general.
And then I feel,
You're an enthusiast of aviation, and
yeah.
if there's an issue, you'll leave, and they're not gonna.
Okay. Yeah.
Aviation's a pretty
They're pretty chill.
it's a pretty chill area.
Yeah.
But you're going to run into an asshole. You're going to run into one guy who thinks that he's the top pilot in the world, and
oh yeah, for sure.
And of course, he's probably not a pilot, doesn't have an airplane.
You're gonna find that in every different field, anywhere.
But that's one thing.
That super A-type personality where they just think they're above everyone else.
Yeah. I run into those guys all the time, and then I have to prove them that they're I show them response.
So you said you had like 15 planes?
I've owned probably 40 airplanes in the past 5 years.
Whoa.
So as of right now, I own, I think, 12 airplanes. It's just an obsession. It's just, you know.
Is this also your career, or is this?
Yeah. So I manufacture aircraft hangars.
Oh yeah, you're saying, yeah.
And then I also do airplane repair, just for fun.
Yeah.
And that's decent. It's a decent living.
Yeah.
But no, I had a previous employment that I was pretty successful in, which allowed me to.
Oh, okay, yeah.
To pursue the life that I have now.
Yeah.
Just have fun.
You can find good deals on used airplanes that need a little work.
Yeah.
You go out to an airport, you see airplanes chained to the ground, flat tires. Chances are the owner doesn't give a shit about that plane. And
you can scoop it up for.
I don't know, just the deals that you find. I don't know, you may not just need something basic.
So do you kind of like flip planes for a little extra money for fun?
You know, yeah. What I do is like, if it's a plane I really like, I'll usually try to find the best deal I can.
Yeah.
I'll restore it to a point where it's flyable.
Yeah.
I'll fly it, and then, you know, sooner or later I'll fall in love with something else.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then I gotta, you know, cycle through. But,
what's your current favorite plane like?
My favorite airplane.
That might be tough if you're like a to pick one.
I have a 1937 Waco YKS-6.
37 Waco YKS.
Actually, sorry, that one's a 1936. It's a 1936 Waco YKS-6.
What country of is that?
It was made in, I believe it was Dayton, Ohio, which is the United States.
Okay.
And it's
was that flown in World War II?
No, it was a biplane. There was some that were issued, I believe, to the military just for like transport. They weren't like a training aircraft.
Yeah.
But they were more of like a luxury cabin style.
Yeah. Wooden propeller?
Yeah, the one I flew yesterday.
That's really cool.
And I have some that land in the water, you know, and then some that are made to go fast, some that are made to go slow.
Yeah.
Some that are made to land short.
Are all your airplanes propeller planes, or do you have any jet engine?
All propeller.
Yeah.
All propeller.
Yeah, owning a jet is not cheap.
That makes sense.
It's feasible, but unless you're going long distances, a lot for business.
Yeah.
You know, it's not.
You gotta have an annual every.
With a turbine aircraft, there's phase inspections and a lot of maintenance and pressurization maintenance. And,
yeah.
You know, if I wanted one, I'd buy one, but.
No, don't see the need to have one.
No, yeah, I'm not that kind of guy.
Guys, they have a timeshare.
With the plane?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A lot of guys that think that, oh, that's their legit. Nah, it's a timeshare. And then a bunch of other parties.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
if they're not always using it, it's stupid to try to own your own. It's smarter to have a timeshare.
Yeah, if you're like a leasehold partner, or if you want to like have a block time.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's the easiest.
Mm-hmm.
They're all allowed to have.
I could have one, but I'm just a redneck kid from Bakersfield. So I don't need anything special. I just live and have fun.
What highway are we on?
101. It turns into the 118, which is
Where's Calabasas at?
right there.
So all your listeners, Calabasas, California, we're about to be driving through the home of the United States Kardashians.
1936.
Calabasas on the map.
Yeah.
I mean, not literally. I think it is.
I actually met with the airport we were just at. I had met Kendall and her father.
Yeah, right after.
Really?
Yeah, at the airship.
Right
Kendall Jenner on the.
After, yeah, because Bruce, or Cat, whatever you call it is.
Yeah.
He's like, well, shit, it. What shit? Oh, she.
You can't make
shit.
You can't make fun of people. That's
not.
But anyways, they were both at the
He's
air show.
into aviation, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the main artery, because you think 101 goes north-south, it also goes east-west.
Yeah.
So this is the stretch of, highway that connects Santa Barbara County, Ventura, to Los Angeles.
Okay.
Where we're on right now.
I could probably get you a ride to Ferrari right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's a
where?
Ferrari.
In a Ferrari?
Well,
Yeah,
no, I'm saying this
we
is
bought our Ferrari from the dealership
This is
up
a
here.
very wealthy area.
Okay.
This area
we might
It's still
be able to get a ride in a Ferrari.
They can still carve a neighborhood out of the mountain.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure they will.
Did you say you have a Ferrari too?
Yeah.
What type of Ferrari do you have?
It's a Ferrari 430.
430. That's really cool. But how would you be able to get me a ride in a Ferrari? You just know people with Ferraris?
There's a Ferrari dealership up here, but I haven't been to it in years. But I had a friend that was a sales guy.
Yeah.
I doubt that, but it's the same thing. They just take a used Ferrari to go for a spin.
Oh, okay.
Look at Rolls Royce.
Oh yeah, we're trying to buy a Rolls Royce Wraith. That's why it's our next car we're gonna get.
A Rolls Royce Wraith.
Yeah, it's a two-door with suicide doors.
Really?
Convertible.
That's really cool.
The hard thing is like the Ferrari, when we got it was used, it had 1,200 miles on it.
Yeah.
It has 2,900 miles on it. We've had it for 6 years.
Oh, you don't take it out?
We've driven it 6
Right?
times,
That's
7
stupid.
times.
I'll drive the shit out of that car.
Any reason? Or you just have other cars that you drive more?
I just not being the kind of guys that want to present themselves as you know, like the rich people.
Yeah.
But,
What made you
it's
decide to buy it in the
car.
first place? If you don't mind me asking that.
I think we went down there and
It's his dad's.
Oh.
He would be driving it.
no, it's just something we don't drive a
My
lot.
stepdad, they're the same mom.
Yeah.
If you buy one and you know you're going to sell it someday, they just don't put a lot of miles on them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not worth every mile you drive it.
Yeah,
It
it
takes off 10
Appreciates
miles.
it, yeah.
Well, I mean,
And is that a model that appreciates in time? The one you have? No.
I wouldn't say it unless you have an older one. They don't
Okay.
appreciate. They depreciate.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of reason why we don't drive it is we're partners in it. So
Oh,
he's a
okay.
majority partner.
Yeah.
So to go and drive it, it's have to deal with that on it. So
Well, that sounds like Ferrari dealership wouldn't want to just drive around a Canadian hitchhiker.
well, they have used ones that are just beat to death that have about 70,000 miles on them.
Yeah. Okay.
So they would probably take you for a ride.
Yeah.
And I think it's right up here.
Nordstrom's Ranch.
It gets you right close to LA. Should you be in traffic for 3 hours? You'd be in traffic for 3 hours. Yeah, where's the farm?
This is great.
Do you have any particular place where you want to keep heading south from?
Nowhere in particular, no. Yeah, I'm just heading in the direction of LA right now. Yeah. You guys are just on a cruise. I don't want to make you go too far in any direction. You're just on a little Sunday drive.
We got nothing to do.
Oh, yeah.
But then again, you might find another more exciting ride.
You guys have connections with aviation, Ferrari. You guys are up there in the interesting ride category. Oh, yeah, there's different kinds of interesting. We had a ride 2 days ago that everyone really liked. All conspiracy theories, some about vampires. This guy's like sucked some person's blood from
Don't
their
get
arm
this
at
guy
one point.
started on conspiracy theories.
The world is flat. First and foremost.
Yeah.
Look into it. You know what? I got pulled over on my birthday, and I did my whole I'm a traveler thing. Had my phone out. Hey, I'm live streaming. You guys need to look up maritime admiralty law.
Oh, don't look it up.
Yeah, look it up.
Maritime admiralty law.
It's the law of the sea, which is.
When the police beat your ass, I hope that law works for you.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, the police are the law. Regardless whether or not it's up to them.
Listen. If you're not an asshole.
I just got in shit from the police today.
Oh, you did for what?
Hitchhiking on the freeway.
What'd they say?
He said I was on the freeway. I said I wasn't. He said just don't go on the
you
freeway.
tell him, look, I'm live streaming, so, watch yourself. I got about, embellish.
Yeah.
See, I got, 3,000 followers right now. I told the guy, I said, look, you can look it up, okay? It's your God-given right to travel, okay? It's not a privilege, it's a right. Rights trump privileges. So, I got pulled over on my birthday, and I could have gone to jail, but instead I chose to hold up my phone and tell him I was live streaming, even though I wasn't.
Yeah.
It was buffering.
You got lucky.
And I told him politely, I said, I understand that I don't have to have a driver's license because I'm not involved in commerce. If you're not an Uber driver, you're not a Lyft driver, if you're not getting paid, driver's licenses are a freaking sham, dude.
Are they?
Yeah, it's for commercial use only.
Okay.
If you're being paid as a driver, you have to have one. But in this instance, we're doing it.
And they seem to treat me okay.
They do, but once you disrespect a police officer and talk back and try to challenge them, it's gonna go downhill.
What is
I know.
right to travel?
According to U.S. law books.
That means they're swearing to uphold that right.
The right
that
to
I
travel.
have to travel.
Okay.
And a lot of people don't know that.
Do I have that right? Because I'm Canadian.
Yes, you do.
Okay, all right.
Everybody does.
Anyone in
It's a God-given right,
right.
dude. I'm Avril. I see here we're on the land party. If you don't hurt anybody, unless they order you, I'm ordering you to come here. Then you could, okay, I'm coming here, but I'm doing it under duress. Like, no, I'm not an asshole to cops. I'll talk to cops. But, generally speaking, like people that are truth seekers and stuff, they don't talk to the cops. They're like, no, I need to talk to you. The only reason why you want to talk to me is to ask me questions. Where am I going? This and that. Basically trying to find a reason to slap the cuffs on me and take me to jail. Now, not all cops are like that.
Hey,
but,
all cops are human beings.
Yeah.
They have a job to do.
Yes, they do.
They do.
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Some of them have a different motive to be a police. Some want to appear to be a cop. Some of them generally want to help people out.
Yeah.
And some of them have a burden that they want to put on somebody and they want to beat you up. But that's normal with every human being. That's not just a police officer.
And the cop today, I thought he was still respectful of me.
Yeah.
And like he said several times, he's looking out for the pedestrian safety and safety of motor vehicles. And I get that.
Because it's him and his
when
department.
they start busting you out and say, hey, you got any ID on you and this and that, you don't have to do that. You'd like to say, you know what? No, you do not.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't. Bet money, dude. Unless you're under arrest, you don't have to identify yourself.
Yeah.
And you
I
say,
feel like
by
that's the easiest way to get under arrest.
And I don't have to.
They're like, can you give ID? And you're like, no.
You want to be in handcuffs?
You just simply tell them this. Look, you tell them, I'm live streaming. I know the law. I haven't broken the law. So therefore, I'm not under arrest. You don't have the right to ask me who I am, where I'm going. Start searching me. Start searching my pack. You know what I mean? Trying to find something. No.
They need like probable cause kind of thing.
There's
before,
a party present saying he hit me. He threw a rock at my car. They have no rights to be asking you that.
Okay.
So hard people, right?
We were leaving the boat and there was a gentleman hitchhiking from Canada doing a documentary, so we picked him up and we're just driving. Oh yeah, he's live streaming and Ryan is telling him his conspiracy rights to citizenship.
Citizenship? What are you talking about, citizenship?
I'm just fucking with Ryan. Okay. They're not gonna buy you a car. They're not gonna. So I don't involve myself with all the.
More bad than that. As that.
Don't get screwed over.
One flies at Santa Monica, one flies at Van Nuys. Yeah, it's gonna be rush hour up here once we get there. You hungry? What's your name again?
Trevor.
Trevor. You hungry, Trevor?
I had Chick-fil-A an hour before you guys picked me up. I'd never had it before. It's good.
There's a sauce that
Yeah.
you're supposed to get.
I believe, isn't Chick-fil-A like a Christian base?
They were telling me that too. It's closed on Sundays.
Yeah, it's closed on Sundays.
Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty good chicken.
Have you had In-N-Out Burger yet?
I haven't. They've told me that I need to have In-N-Out.
We're gonna do In-N-Out Burger.
In-N-Out.
We're going to In-N-Out apparently.
Nearest In-N-Out Burger.
In-N-Out Burger is at 30780 Russell Ranch Road, Westlake Village, California, 91362.
That's an hour and not an hour. It's 1.4.
It's only 7 miles.
No, it's 1.4 miles, dude.
Where? Get that cheap prepaid phone, bro. Come on.
This is, dude, you're
Step the
tripping,
game
dude.
up.
I don't even have my charger. You didn't say we're leaving.
I got a charger. Can I get an iPhone? Can we give it the time?
Calabasas. See, no, Calabasas is right here, 1.4 miles.
that your favorite burger joint, like fast food kind of place?
I tried to eat fast food. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's actually really good. It's really good.
Yeah.
And it's also, I believe, it's also a religious-based company.
Is it?
It's big into.
Locate the nearest In-N-Out.
Yeah.
Here are some listings for In-N-Out Burger within 9 miles.
Navigate to the nearest In-N-Out.
Okay, In-N-Out Burger. Here we go.
What does it say? 1 minutes? Oh, straight ahead?
Hold on, it says.
It's behind us, I think. Like a mile.
This is rerouting. Oh shit. Lost Hill, go. Right here.
Over here so I can see.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Lost Hills Road.
There's that torque.
Yeah. This thing will put you back in the seat, dude.
Yeah. I threw my head back a bit.
So what do you do in Canada when you're not out documentaries?
My past jobs have been selling
Turn
outdoor
left onto
gear
Lost
and
Hills
equipment.
Road, then turn left onto the US
What was it
101
again?
North Road.
Selling outdoor gear and equipment
Oh, no shit.
for, everything outside. Tents, sleeping bags, and pads.
Look at them. Up
At
there.
a certain company? Certain brand?
A couple different companies which carry different brands. A lot of North Face, Arc'teryx. I don't know if you've Arc'teryx is a Canadian company.
Yeah, that's here.
That's here? Yeah.
Yeah, I think they sell that at, isn't that a Walmart brand?
What?
No, Arc'teryx, it's an expensive brand.
Is it this one, Arc'teryx?
No. I have a jacket I could show you something. It's got like a image. It's based out of Vancouver. It's actually quite expensive.
He's like, we don't see.
No, so I was up in I still have an airplane. It's up in
Turn
in
left
Bentonville.
onto the US
Yeah.
and it's where
101 North
Walmart's
Road.
like their big hubs based out of,
Yeah.
and it's also where like Yeti's based out of, Igloo.
Yeah.
And I was talking to the Yeti guy, and everything is all made in the same factory. So like the knockoff ones at Walmart,
Yeah.
they're made at the same facility that Yeti's made at.
Oh, really?
The guy said there's actually not much difference.
Yeah.
Hello. Calabasas. He's with me. We stopped. We were on the way to the collection. There was a hitchhiker doing a documentary and traveling across the country. So
I know. Arc'teryx Walmart brand. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I stopped by. I almost had him an aviation ride. It's Channel Islands Aviation, but the guy went out on with some old man for a check ride, and the old guy didn't want anybody in the back seat.
Why aren't you?
Then we're gonna get some
In
In-N-Out Burger.
600 feet, turn
and
right
get
onto
him
the
to his
US
next ride, and then we're
101
gonna head
South
back.
Ramp to Los Angeles. Turn right onto the US 101 South Ramp, then merge onto US 101 North.
It's 5 o'clock. Oh, at the marina. I'll beat the boat in a little bit. I'll give you a call. Okay, we'll get a plan. We'll see you soon.
Feel the damn torque. You go. Hammer it down.
This truck's not as fast as he's taking. You got directions for sure. Yeah, it's taking us like some knockoff place called Outman. So you sell outdoor gear and stuff, huh?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
So that's kind of your passion, is the outdoors?
Yeah, I was doing my Bachelor of Business Administration in college. I got bored and started hitchhiking. Only once I started doing all this traveling, hitchhiking, living outside, did I get the jobs in the outdoor industry, because they kind of go hand in hand. And that's been what I've been doing. I'll work for X amount of months, quit that job, and travel till the money runs, and then do it all over again. This is the first time I've actually documented it. I just wanted to show people what hitchhiking is like, because I think it has a bad reputation that isn't necessarily. It depends how you do it, but
just choose wisely where you're having your thumb out.
yeah.
Certain parts of Los Angeles, you'll get robbed.
I've heard. So yeah, we've got to be careful in LA.
Metro and the transit on some of those areas.
Yeah, I'll be I've yet to pay a single cent for transportation yet in the United States.
Yeah,
I've walked.
Yeah. How much do you budget for on your trips normally?
In general I spend like between 10 and, if you average everything including like my flights and stuff like that, if I'm doing longer trips, I spend between $10 and $15 a day Canadian, which is like $7 to $10 or $7 to $12 US dollars, which isn't very much. It's Yeah.
Did they pay for a campsite?
Hey, babe.
I just free camp. Yeah.
I'll give you a call in a little bit. Okay? Yeah. We have the fundraiser.
Of course. And my chat's just talking about hockey, of course. Probably all the Canadians in chat.
Hockey, dude, because more of the conspiracy. The NFL's a fucking joke, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, joke.
So you're starting to watch hockey, you said?
I'm pissed off, dude. No, I'm just saying I'm gonna have to start watching
Oh,
hockey
okay, yeah.
now because I don't want something that's rigged. I
Yeah.
don't want to watch something that's rigged. Bullshit. The NFL commissioner is comparing. You know, he's like, no one gave Vince McMahon shit when he made.
In 2 miles, take exit 39.
Wasn't Wayne Gretzky
The
from
fact that
Canada?
he's even quoting Vince
Yeah,
McMahon.
yeah, he's Canadian, from Ontario.
I don't need that.
He's our hockey great.
The NFL commissioner does not need to quote.
What's our thing?
Does not need to quote anything from the WWE.
Hey, what's our direction?
That's fake.
We cuss a lot, you know.
So, very passionate. So those hockey fans back
Passionate or emotional?
there. Passionate.
It's okay, this is the internet. You're allowed to swear on the internet.
Right? We getting up here now. What does it say? What exit?
It just says keep going. 1.3 miles.
Alright. Okay.
20 minutes away.
Yeah, you have to do Thailand, man. If you're gonna have to do this one,
Yeah?
do
Yeah, I'd like to do Thailand.
Asia. You'd have some fun.
What airline did you fly out there?
I flew Hong Kong Air.
What did you think of them? Were you in business class?
No. Should have after
The economy
I've
experience?
never smelt so many people with bad fucking breath in my life on Hong Kong Air.
Yeah.
Gosh, I missed that. Hate to cuss, but man, I should have did business class, but it was a last minute trip.
Oh, okay.
We
So
booked the ticket a few days before.
yeah.
And,
So business is a big jump in.
it was a huge jump.
Yeah.
It was $11,000 for
Holy.
business. It was $14,000 for first class, and my it was basically economy ticket.
Yeah.
I paid $4.99.
Yeah.
So I figured, you know what, not a
In a
big deal.
quarter mile, take exit 39.
Yeah, one of the things I did last year is over the past 2 years I saved up enough credit card rewards points to fly around the world in first class. So I hitchhiked to Boston, then flew to Hong Kong with a month and a half stopover in Hong Kong that continued on to Johannesburg in first class using just points.
Really?
So it was like, it was $70 in taxes and fees, but the rest was points for Cathay Pacific first class.
So you did Johannesburg, South Africa.
Briefly, because timing was weird and I had to reconnect up to the Middle East to catch my flight home from Abu Dhabi, which is on Etihad in their first class apartments, and they have a shower, so I got the shower on an airplane, and I thought it was hilarious that I was like hitchhiking, then flying first class, then hitchhiking.
Before that was around, it was Delta.
National and have stepped their game up significantly.
Remember back then, I came home from Paris one time. It was like a niece of a prince or something. She had asked,
Yeah.
and the girl said, "Oh no." I was getting buddy passes. You can't beat that.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
To the dollar store. Dollar General or something only.
Did it charge?
Oh, it does.
Right onto Russell Ranch Road.
It takes the seat.
Our destination
whatever.
will be on the right.
Micro USB.
Sure, it's an actual restaurant. It's not a. It's not a like commercial building. Oh, there it is.
Found the In-N-Out?
Burger, and they punch these fries out. Watch them.
Your destination is on the right.
You gotta go on the inside though, Todd.
Inside, I'm down.
Yeah. No, I think you can see the process when you're in the drive-thru, but they grab these potatoes and they throw them up there and just,
Yeah.
you know, they're punching out
Yeah, this place works like a Swiss clock.
They're punching these
it's
potatoes.
well ran.
They punch the potato out to make the fry. I mean, the fries are fresh. Everything needs bomb, dude. Animal style too. So they tell them animal style. It's like pickled, like relish. What is it? What do they do when they say animal style?
I don't know.
I think they saute
it's like Thousand Islanders.
They take the onions
Yeah.
and the pickles, and then they just make it kind of sloppier. It's called animal style. And then what other styles do they have? They have animal style. What else do they have?
Pretty basic, man. That's good cheeseburger.
No, that they have different styles. You can say you wanted this style or that style.
Yeah.
You don't know, Todd? You don't know.
Oh shit, that tree's right there, son. Don't scratch the shit out of the truck, huh?
Why don't you work somewhere else?
Yeah, we're good.
It's surprising, man. Yeah, you always talk about watch this, watch that, but you parking this behind the tree. That's why I told you, watch my door when you open my door.
In and out.